Okay. So hopefully you are comfortable on your back. Again, please use whatever supports you need. You can have your knees bent with your feet planted on the mat. You can have your arms down by your sides. You can place your palms onto your belly. How you look right now isn't what matters. It's how you feel in being able to maintain your stillness comfortably. Great. I want to thank each of you for showing up with me today. Beautiful day out there today, so I appreciate you setting aside this time to be indoors with me. Maybe one of these days you can take your phone or your iPad outside on your deck in the sun and practice. That would be really nice. But in the meantime, hopefully you have some windows near you and you can soak up the sunshine where you are. Okay, I want you to see if you can draw in a few deeper breaths here. Bring particular attention to your exhale. As you imagine with each one, your body relaxing a little deeper. Letting go a little deeper. Close your eyes. See if you can drop inwards here. Chances are you've spent all of or most of today checking out, paying attention to the things around you, serving the people around you. And now's your time to serve you, to show up for you. Today we'll find that serving in stillness and in long holds, long stretches. Okay, continue to breathe here. At any point, lengthen out the breath. Fill the belly and then release. And other times, just stick with your natural breath. If it's comfortable for you, pay attention to the breath. Or maybe see if you can draw the attention to any sensations within the body. I don't know how you've all been feeling. If you're anything like me, you've been in a little bit of a slump, and it's kind of felt weird to have the sun shining and feeling like you should be happy, but kind of still feeling just a little blah. And so if any of you are in this kind of March funk with me, we're going to set our intention today to simply be, I nourish my mind with positive thoughts. I nourish my mind with positive thoughts. Okay, when you're in any sort of funk, and if you're not, good for you, stay there as long as you can. Okay, but if you are in a bit of a funk and you're with me here, we set that intention to remind ourselves that we do have control over what we allow into our minds. Okay, when we're in a funk, negative thoughts keep coming and it cycles and they feed off of each other over and over again. So as we come to the mat today, we mindfully choose positive thoughts instead. That doesn't mean the negative ones aren't going to come, and that's okay. But when we can, as often as we can, we choose a better feeling thought. Okay, so in this moment right now, let that be your intention if you need that. And if you don't, you set whatever intention you need for today. May I nourish my mind with positive thoughts. couple more deep breaths. Feel your belly rise and fall. If you have any supports beneath you, I would encourage you to maybe gently remove them. And from here, set both of your feet down onto your mat. Take your arms out to the sides in the shape of a T with your palms rooted. Heel toe your feet apart from each other. And then just gently start to lower the knees from one side to the other. Okay, I'll invite you to go at your own pace here, but I do encourage you to move slow. Today's practice is all about slowing down, not rushing from one thing to the next, but instead soaking up each movement for what it is before even thinking about what's coming next. You don't have to worry about what's coming next. I'll do that for you. Right now, just explore with yourself. If it feels right to keep moving, please do so. If you want to find a little stillness with me, slowly drop your knees towards the right. And we're going to just hold here. Now, the longer we hold, the more comfortable you might feel here. And the more uncomfortable you might feel, you're welcome to come out at any time. But if you need to take this a little deeper, you can step your right foot on top of the left knee. And that'll help to deepen the stretch. If this is too much, just keep that right foot rooted. Root both feet when you're ready and draw the knees up through center. Heel toe your feet so they're about hips distance apart. Draw your palms down by your sides. You're going to root into the feet and the shoulders and slowly begin to lift the hips, keeping the head neutral here. Lift as high as you can and just pause here. It's available to you. Inch the shoulder blades towards each other for a little heart opener. Keep pressing into the heels. Then slowly begin to lower back down. You let the hips rest for a moment. And then we're going to cross the right foot over the left knee. You can gently press the knee away. This might be where you stay today. Option to take the hands behind the left thigh, drawing it in towards your chest. You can even reach towards the front of that left shin. And if you need to take it deeper, you can press the right elbow into the knee here. You can also find a little movement from side to side. As always, you're encouraged to explore or find stillness. Just checking in with whatever you need today.
How long have I been in their storm? So overwhelmed by the ocean's shapeless form. Water's getting harder to tread. With these waves crashing over my head. If I could just see you.
When you're ready, uncross the foot and just hug both knees in towards your belly. Give them a little squeeze. You can rock from side to side.
This darkness would turn to light. And I will walk on water.
When you're ready, take your palms back out on either side of you in the shape of a T. Step your feet wide. And again, gradually start to lower the knees from one side to the other, moving at your own pace.
I know everything will be alright. I know everything is alright.
And again, if movement feels best for you, keep going here. If you want to join me, we're going to lower the knees towards the left, and we're just going to hold. Again, if you want to take it that step deeper, you can step the left foot over top of the right knee this time. Wherever you find yourself, continue to breathe. Soften into this moment over and over again. Even when your mind wanders away, just gently come back.
If I could just see you, everything would be alright. If I'd see you, this darkness would turn to light. And I will walk on water. And you will catch me if I fall. And I will get lost into your eyes. I know everything will be alright.
Step the foot back down onto your mat. When you're ready, draw the knees back up. Heel toe the feet in so they're about hips distance apart. Slide the palms down by your side. Again, we're going to root, come into the bridge. So rise up as high as is comfortable today. Pinching the shoulder blades together if you can. This time, option to interlace the fingers behind the back as well. Keep the neck neutral. Press into the heels as you hold.
Everything's alright. Yeah. Everything's alright.
Couple more breaths. Okay, slowly lower back down. Letting the hips rest for a moment or two. And we're going to cross the left foot over the right knee this time. Again, maybe just staying right here, guiding that left knee away, or pulling the right knee in towards your chest. Pausing here, finding a little still air movement from side to side.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Might have taken the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. Yeah, yeah. You still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream. You're still the one I kiss. Good night.
Okay, uncross the foot when you're ready. Hug both knees in. You can even draw some circles here. Slowly going in one direction.
I'm glad we didn't listen. Look at what we would be missing.
And switching ways.
I bet they'll never make it, but just look at the story now. Still together, still going.
And come through center. Take in one more breath here.
Still the one I run to.
Okay, from here you can roll onto one side, coming up to seated, or take your hands behind your knees and just rock yourself all the way up. And from here, I'm going to get you to come into a comfortable seated position. And while you're here, just start to roll out the shoulders in any direction that feels good for you. Okay, when you are ready, we're going to inhale here to reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the pointers, and then take the arms out in front of you. Round the back, tuck the chin, stretch out the upper back.
So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Okay, start to lengthen the spine. You're going to draw the right arm across the chest. Use the left hand for support. See if you can drop the shoulders away from the ears. As we move today, nice and slow, I want you to continue to ask yourself, how am I? Okay, check in with the different areas of your body and really notice where you're at. Notice the areas that you're feeling tight or sore. And then notice those areas that you're able to maybe sink a little deeper today. And here as you release, set your right hand down onto the mat. Take your left arm, reach it up, and then gently over. Keep drawing that left shoulder open here. And press yourself up. You're going to extend that left arm out towards the left. Palm can be facing up. Keep your right fingertips rooted for now. You're going to drop the chin and then slowly roll the head towards the right. Take your time. Just roll back through center and then again off towards the right. Okay, just move at your own pace here. Okay, bring the head through center. You're going to take that left hand, reach it around your lower back towards the right hip. Soften both shoulders here, and then again, lower the chin, roll the head towards the right. Continue to go back and forth from center to right. Bring your head through center. When you're ready, we're going to inhale here to reach up. And as you exhale, just release, open the arms, let it out your mouth. We're going to switch the cross of the feet if you're with me in a cross-legged position, okay? If your feet are together or they're extended, just stay as you are. We just want to find that balance between both sides if you are with me. Again, we'll inhale to reach up, interlace the fingers, release the pointer, reach. And then take the arms out in front of you, round the back, drop the chin. Again, lengthen the spine, draw the left arm across your chest this time. Right arm, right hand supports, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. And as we move through this side of the body, again, just checking in, noticing any imbalance there may be, or noticing the balance.
Do you want to know what enlightenment is?
As you release, put the left fingertips down onto your mat. Take your right arm, reach it up, and then gently over. Again, keep drawing that right shoulder back and open.
Your attachment to yourself, to outcomes, letting go to the way things are.
And as you sit back up, you're just going to extend that right arm out to the side, palm facing up or down. And then gently lower the chin, allowing the head to roll towards the left shoulder this time. Again, mindfully back and forth.
If I could let go of everything, or I could let
Bring your
go
head
of
through center when you're ready. We're going to take that right hand around the low back towards the left hip. Again, drop the shoulders. And same thing with your head, dropping to roll to the left. And then back through center. Bring your head through center. Inhale here to reach up. And on your exhale again, just release.
And letting that go.
Going to extend both legs out in front. We're just going to move with the breath here. Okay, reach the arms out in front of you, round forward, and then slowly uncurl all the way back up. The moment you sit up nice and tall, take in an inhale, and then again on your exhale, round back into it. I want you to keep moving with your breath just like this, creating almost a wave with your body. Each time seeing if maybe you can reach a little further. And again, find your own pace here.
With thoughtless breath, instant bliss returns. Instant infinity, infinity, infinity.
Okay, this time I'm going to encourage you to stay in your forward fold. And if you'd like to, have a nice bend in the knees. Okay, it's not about keeping them straight, it's just about feeling that stretch along the entire backside of your body. However you can find that. Just relax into it as much as you can as we hold. And maybe ease a little deeper.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'll be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At last my love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Okay, I want you to uncurl about halfway. Start to lengthen out the spine. You're going to take your right hand across the left leg, so maybe towards the thigh or knee, if it's available, the shin or the ankle. And just take your left hand to your hip. Just gently open the chest towards the left. If you want to, you can extend the left arm out behind you. Okay, start to reach that left arm up and over. And again, forward fold. Inhale to come halfway. This time take your left hand across towards the right hip, knee, shin or ankle. Take the right hand to the hip or extend it out behind you. Again, take that right arm, reach it all the way up. Square the chest to the legs, and again, one more time, round forward. See if maybe you're able to reach a little further now that you've been holding for a while. Okay, together we'll start to uncurl. We're going to swing the legs to one end of the mat, and you're going to make your way into a tabletop. Okay, knees beneath the hips. If you need to here, I'm on a nice carpeted surface, so I don't need extra padding. But if you're on a hard surface, I would invite you to lay one of your blankets here beneath your knees for a little extra support. Just move through a few cat-cow here, okay, on your inhale. Drop the belly button, gently lift the crown of the head. And then on your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Move at your own pace, finding stillness wherever you need.
Trying to decide if I'll bother with you, so feed me your wisdom and breathe me your truth. I'm amazing. Wish me a wonder, wish me to sleep.
Come to a neutral spine when you're ready, and we'll sink the hips to a child's pose. Again, I like to remind you that there are different styles of child's pose. You can keep the knees together, you can take them apart from each other, you can also have the arms reaching out in front of you or reaching out behind you, palms facing up, shoulders rolling. Find whichever version works best for you. Just breathe into it.
Somebody said it's unspeakable. You don't believe I can speak of it all. You're amazing to me. First of 1,000, you're right on the wall. It's only beginning, swallowing us. Somebody said it's unspeakable love. It's amazing. You lift that burden off of me. You lift that burden off of me. You lift that burden off of me.
Okay, if you need to, start to slide the palms forward. Root into them as you lift yourself back up to your tabletop. And from here, we're going to step the right foot between the hands. You may need to pull it forward. And if you can, pull it even a little further. We're going to sink into a low lunge here. Okay, if this is a far reach for you, if your hips are really tight, just grab maybe a couple cushions or some supports beneath your hands. Okay, but let your hips feel heavy and sway a little from side to side. From here, push into your mat with your front foot and just shift the hips back. And keep the chest nice and open here. And then again, roll forward. So continue to find this movement back and forth, shifting the hips forward and back. Or choose where you want to find stillness. We'll be here for a few more moments. Next time that your weight is in the front foot, bring both hands to the inside. And just come to the outer edge of that right foot. Let that right knee drop open and let your hips sink even further if they will. Okay, some of you are going to want to stay nice and tall here. Some of you may be able to lower down onto your forearms. If your hips are really open, you might lower down onto the chest if you're a little noodle.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, when the tears come streaming down your face,
When you're ready, press into your palms.
lose something you can't
Pull the right knee back up and just set it back.
love someone.
Okay, and again, we're just going to take a child's pose here. You can stay with the same version you had last time, or maybe switch it up, try something new. Again, wherever you can find a nice rested, easy position for yourself. Child's pose is about rest. Reconnecting to the breath. Maybe reconnecting to your intention if you need to.
And I will try to fix you. High up above and down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were.
Slide the hands forward if you need to. Lift the hips. Okay, this time we're going to set the left foot through. Okay, get there however you need to. Take your time. Having your stance as wide or as short as you need it. Let your hips just be heavy here. Take a few moments to explore. Maybe notice if this side feels any better, or maybe a little worse than the other side. You try to notice those things without judgment, just becoming a little more aware of our bodies. Start to press into the mat with the front foot, shift the hips back. Again, feel free to find stillness on either end or continue to move a little more fluidly back and forth.
Tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and lights will guide.
The next time that the weight is in the front foot, take both hands to the inside, and as much as you can, let that left knee just drop open. Okay, come to the outer edge of the front foot. And I know some of you will be feeling this heavily here, and some of you may want to lower down onto your forearms. Press into the mat with your palms, lift that knee back up and set it out behind you. This time we're going to take the knees wide, sink the hips towards the heels, And we're going to thread the right arm underneath as we lower the chest down. Okay, press into your mat with your left hand, unthread the arm, lift back up into your tabletop for a moment. You can move through a few cat-cow, or you can maraud around with your hips. Just give the knees a little break with some exploring here. Ooh, I can guarantee you all heard that little crack we just had there. Holy moly. I know there's got to be a few of you with me on that one. Just getting out the creaks. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and take the other side, so knees wide, sink the hips towards the heels. This time thread the left arm under and keep the chest as square to the mat as you can as you lower down. From here, press into the mat, unthread the arm. You're going to reach the hands forward and pull yourself all the way onto your belly. You lower the chest. You're going to take the fingertips out to the side so they're about level with your shoulders, and then stack the elbows on top of the wrists. And then from here, just kind of go back and forth between dropping one shoulder towards the mat and then the other. Each time you drop a shoulder towards the mat, lift the other and take your gaze over the other shoulder. So as I drop the left, I lift my right and look towards the right. And again, move at your own pace. You can pause and just let your head rest on a blanket or your mat. Or continue to move a little more fluidly. Okay, and when you have found balance between the right and left side, you just take your arms down the length of your body, palms facing up. Bring your cheek to your mat, shoulders roll forward. Just let your belly press into the mat as you breathe.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock ticking, think of you turning in circles.
You slowly start to slide the left hand out towards the left. Level with the shoulder, palm facing down. We're going to press into the mat with your right hand and just very gently roll over that shoulder. Okay, again, head can rest on a blanket or your mat. If you can go a little further, Step the right foot down behind. Again, we're going to hold here, so ease into it gently.
You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said, and you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting.
Okay, slowly start to square the hips and the chest back to the mat. Again, take your arms down the length of your mat. Bring the opposite cheek to your mat and just breathe.
After your picture fades,
Okay, slowly start to reach the right arm out this time. And again, pressing in this time with your left hand, gently roll over that shoulder, supporting the head with a blanket or your mat. And only going as far as is available. And as you check in, again, you may notice a little imbalance between the right and left shoulder.
The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time.
Again, roll yourself onto your belly. Take your arms down the length of your mat, opposite cheek, and just rest. I want you to close your eyes here. Check in with your body, and you have this last song to explore with whatever you need. Okay, so when you're ready, start to stretch on your own. Move or find stillness, whatever you need today. It's all yours.
Hold me like the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me like you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Tell me, will you hold me? When wrong, will you scold me? When lost, will you find me? But they told me.
It's just a reminder that you're all muted as well, so we can't hear you sing. If you don't feel the need to, let it out a little. Alrighty. Take your time here. There's no rush. But when you are ready, I'll invite you to come to your mat, your final resting pose. Highly encouraging you all to stay here with me. I know this can be an easy part to say peace out and just check out of here. If you can, I encourage you to stay for this stillness. I'm a fairly huge advocate for finding stillness and letting ourselves be, experiencing whatever rises up for us, doing our best to be okay with it or curious about it. Okay, so whether you're seated with me comfortably or whether you're lying back on your mat, take in a few big breaths. Bringing again particular attention to your exhales as you just relax. You know that class is winding down, and so your mind may want to carry you away from this moment to what's coming next. Just like you would a little puppy, keep gently guiding your mind back to this path, to this moment. There's nothing you need to do, there's nothing you need to change. You're safe here and you're accepted just as you are in this moment.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Start to take in some deeper breaths. Bringing some gentle movement back to your body. Gradually making the movements a little bigger, stretching out or curling up. when you are ready, just gradually making your way up to a comfortable seat. Okay, you can keep your palms in your lap or draw them to heart center. You can repeat your intention or join me in saying, may I nourish my mind with positive thoughts. I truly hope that you can carry that with you off the mat. If you'd like to take a moment right now to unmute, maybe turn your camera on. Always such a blessing. I love this midweek gentle yoga. It feels so good, and it's so nice to share this with you all. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week. Namaste.